Hey there, this is Mike from Mike Buys Houses. This is just a quick video showing our cost to sell calculator. So basically, we had a couple homeowners asking us how much does it cost to sell your house, and we just wanted to share our free calculator that we use personally, and we allow homeowners to use if that's something they're interested in. So if you would like to check it out, then here it is. This is the calculator that we use to determine how much it's going to cost to sell your house. I'm just going to do a quick run through for you. Like I said, if this is something you're interested in getting, then just reach out to us and we'd be more than happy to send it to you. Or if you just want to chat about potentially what it may cost to sell your house, then feel free to reach out to us. So in this example, we'll just be selling 123 Main Street. The selling price will be, or the asking price will be 175. The mortgage payments, we will say 1,400. Taxes, depending on where you're at, this may sound really cheap or really expensive, but we'll say 300 a month. Homeowners insurance / flood insurance, again, depending where you're at, this may sound really cheap or really expensive, but we'll say 150. And remaining balance, we'll say that they have some equity in the house and they owe $135,000 to own the house. And then based on it being winter where I'm at, we just put 3 months to sell so that by springtime this property is sold. So then we come down here to what is actually calculated in this scenario. So again, we have the $175,000 as the asking price. The real estate commission is going to be about 6% or about $10,000 in this scenario. The lender is requiring a seller assist in this scenario. Pretty common. You may see anywhere from like 3 to 6%. We went with 5% here, and that is another $8,000. You may be able to save here depending on which kind of seller you're selling to or what kind of lender they're using. Here is the buyer's discount. So it was listed at 175, and then we're just assuming that the offers came in a little bit less, so 170 with a $5,000 discount given there. The closing cost, the seller is going to cover, which is going to be about $4,000 in this scenario. And then we're going to get into some of the monthly payments. So because it's going to cost 3 months and the monthly mortgage is $1,400, then they're going to pay another $4,200 in monthly payments. And then as far as utilities, just assumed another $200 a month, so that's $600. Lawn care, that could be snow care or something like that, depending on your location. And just put another $80, so that'll be $240 over the 3 months. Marketing costs to sell the property are going to include an appraisal and a survey, so that's another $600 on average around there. Title insurance when closing the property. This is basically going to ensure that you have the right to sell the property and that it helps keep the title company safe in case they make any mistakes. They're going to just require some cost of title insurance. That's going to be less than 1% of the sales price, but that's another $1,000 as that starts to add up. We go back to the taxes and insurance, so calculate those for the 3 months that it takes to sell, and that's another almost $1,500. We get down to the inspection, so the property is under contract, and it's very typical that people are using some type of government assist program, and those are a little more strict, so they may require some repairs to be done by you before you can sell the property. So on average, we see probably a little more than 1,000, but just put 1,000 here in this scenario. A warranty usually costs about $500 if the buyer requests one. And then appliance allowances, that could be any type of request that the buyer has in order to get another discount after the inspection. Again, very typical. That could range anywhere from $500 to $5,000, typically somewhere around there, depending on what they found in the inspection. And then also in the inspection, very typical to have some type of pest treatment or termite inspection done, and that's going to cost another $500 between the two of those there. So, but if you add up all these costs for the house, it may seem like when you're selling a house, you just have to pay that real estate commission, which is 5-6%, which comes out to $10,000. But when you add up all these little things that really get missed a lot of the time, you actually find out that it's going to cost almost $40,000 to sell this house. So in this scenario, they do appear to have some equity, but after you factor in all these costs, really they're going to be basically breaking even if they're able to sell the realtor. If you watch some of our videos, we'll show you how selling with a realtor is often a great option for you, but if you're in a scenario like this, then it may make more sense to try and sell it without a realtor in order to save on those commissions and actually walk away with some money. Do be cautious though that you may have to increase your months to sell in that scenario because you won't have the same amount of access to buyers as a realtor will have. So all these things can be changed as needed for your scenario. If you want to chat about your scenario, feel free to reach out to us at 267-984-4765 or visit us at mikebuyshousespa.com. Any questions about any of this, we would be more than happy to help, and we look forward to helping you. Have a good one. Bye.